welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this channel is all about my journey throughout CRNA school. So today's video is going to be a semester 9 week 1 update. If you guys are interested, let's get into the nitty gritty. So I know it's been quite some time. I keep saying that, quite some time since I've updated you last. I was in semester 8, week 8. So I finished out that semester, so about 2 months ago. So where I was at in the program was doing my OB rotation. I had finished a CV rotation and I had just started my OB rotation. So I finished that OB rotation. As far as, you know, if it's something that I really want to do, I feel like it's something that I would like to do here and there. I don't think I'd like to be, you know, strictly OB CRNA, just because I don't know, it didn't seem as fulfilling to me as, like, I don't know, just the change and difference of every case in every day in the main OR. It's like you never know what you're gonna get in OB. You don't know what you're gonna get. You know, the patients, they're essentially healthy, if you will, but for the most part, spinals, epidurals, an occasional emergency C-section. As far as how it was for me, it didn't really have as much of the hustle and bustle that I liked in the main OR. It's a good change of pace. I'll say that. It's a good change of pace. I just don't feel like that's something that I want to do exclusively. Then I was sent over to a surgery center to do like our pediatric rotation. We did have some peds cases where we were masking the patients down to sleep and then popping in an LMA, doing an IV, and then, you know, just maintaining the case. And that it was nice because I hadn't worked with kids in this realm at all. Like I had one or maybe 2 endo cases, and it was like 10 or 11 year olds, but these were like, you know, 6 months old, 5 month old, 24 months old, 20 months old. So it's like little ones, and like I feel like I felt more comfortable with them because the population that I took care of was from, you know, neonates to like up to a year old. So it just felt like this is what I'm used to. I'm used to this size of patient. I'm able to, you know, manage their airways, because not that I had to manage airways because we had RTs in our units, but like, you know, chin lifts, jaw thrusts, every now and then we would have to do that just because their airways would collapse if, you know, their little heads and whatnot. But yeah, I liked it. I liked this rotation. It was definitely a change of pace because I hadn't worked a surgery center yet. Not all days were peds. Some days we had pain cases, and those cases were interesting because they were prone sedation cases where you don't have a protected airway. You're not like, it just feels like you're not as in control as, you know, when you have everything in that setting in the main OR and all that. These are in like a procedure room with just a nasal cannula and some propofol, and I got quite comfortable with them, but again, it's just not, it doesn't feel as comfortable as when you have all those resources available. But I did like it. I did like that rotation a lot. I did 4 weeks there, and now I'm in my last semester, guys. Last semester of CRNA school. I have 4 weeks in the main site that I've been at for the majority of my clinical portion of the program. I'm going to be there for 1 month, and then there was a rotation that I did where I was telling you guys that I felt like I got a lot of autonomy, but it was very busy. So that's where I'm going to be at for the last 3 months, essentially, of the program. I want to say they have us out of clinicals 2 weeks before we finish, so we could do some board prep, like intensive board prep in the classroom. And so I essentially, this semester I have 14 weeks of clinicals. It's not full time anymore. It's 32-hour weeks, and then 2 weeks of board prep and just getting ready for graduation. Now, as far as my capstone project, I was able to finish my manuscript. It's 50 pages. Definitely a task. It took me pretty much the whole semester to get it done, which I didn't think it would. I thought I would knock it out pretty quickly. And then there's other essential like parts of this project that I had to turn in. Like I had to do a poster presentation which is a 30-minute podium presentation, and I have it all done. I just haven't recorded myself doing the presentation. Then I have a poster presentation, which is very similar to that. It's pretty much the same thing, but a different visual, and that one is a 10-minute recording, which I have yet to actually make the poster or record. And then I have to submit the final manuscript, so I need it to be read by a second reviewer, and I just feel like I'm a little bothered that it's eking into my last semester, because I just wanted to be done with that. It was supposed to be done in semester 8, but they did say that, with the IRB approval process and the fact that we have so many students in my cohort, that it was going to be something that was inevitable, that we would have to take it incomplete for the class and then just submit the assignments later. But it just sucks, like I hate feeling like I have due dates, and like this semester is full of board prep stuff, like a lot of Apex, a lot of Prodigy, and like I would say proctored, but they're just like exams on a lockdown browser, just preparing us for we have a C exam coming up as well. It's just like, it just feels overwhelming, which it does every semester that I start. When they give us all the assignments and all the due dates and all that, I usually do feel overwhelmed, because I'm like, how am I going to tackle this? This is different than last semester, or things like that. But once I get into the swing of things, usually things start to like even out and taper down, and my anxiety starts to taper down too. But yeah, right now I'm a little overwhelmed. We had our class on Wednesday. It's 2 classes on Wednesday, which I think they're going to change the days or the times. I'm not sure. But the first class that I'm in is clinical practicum. That one is just like going to clinicals. It's 32-hour weeks. We have to turn in a case study presentation and our evaluations and care plans. Supposedly the care plan is changing, which is really annoying, because I have all these care plans that I've done over the last 4 semesters. And what I do is I check it, make sure everything looks good based on the anesthesia plan and what the patient looks like, and then I hit print, and it's kind of, because I've done so many cases, I usually have a care plan for every case that I'm going to do in the day, so I'll just hit print for all of them, and that's how I've been getting it done. And I guess it's essentially cheating, but now our care plans are like really in depth, and I feel like I'm a little overwhelmed by that. But anyway, then we have synthesis seminars. So this is the class that we're preparing for boards. So we have to pass the C exam in order to finish the program. I need a 450 to graduate. When I did it the first time, it was I needed a 425. So I'm a little stressed about that, because I got a 431 when I finally was able to pass. So, since I've never gotten above a 450, it's definitely going to be a daunting task that I'm not sure how to prepare for. I'm going to do exactly what I did the first time. I just don't know if it's going to be enough, I do feel like, because we have actual clinical experience and, the knowledge that we've learned from being in the clinical realm, that it's definitely going to be a different go around than the first time when I did the C. But anyway, so we have the C exam. We have also every week we have Apex. I want to say it's like the Apex units, but we're doing it like a proctored test, like the end part. I guess I really have to look at it. I haven't looked at it. We have a Prodigy master class, which I want to say it's like a lesson plan kind of thing, and some other Prodigy stuff. There's a lot. It's at least 3 things every week. A lot of questions every week, which it'll be good. I feel like I just want to get those done. I just hate that they're for a grade, because sometimes not that I click it just to get the rationale, but if I have no idea, like, I don't know, I just feel like it's going to be a lot of work, and I'm overwhelmed. A lot of overwhelmed feelings going on in here. What else can I say? We had a graduation ceremony, but it just feels fake because, I hadn't finished yet, but I wasn't going to wait until the following August to walk, graduating December and then to walk next year in August. I wouldn't have done it. So I really felt like I needed to do it, because I walked for high school, but I walked for my my first bachelor's degree. I didn't walk for my second 2 bachelor's degrees, and now it's like, since I'm going a degree up, I feel like I should have, you know, so I did. And it was rewarding. I felt like a lot of emotions. I don't know why I felt really emotional, because it's just like, this is it, you know. I don't have to go to school ever again after this. I feel like I've been in school my whole life, or working toward this end goal. So it's like, it's all coming full circle. It's coming to an end. Yeah, it was a little prior to finishing, but it still felt good. It was bittersweet because, again, I still have a whole semester to go, but I'm doing a countdown, you know, 16 weeks. That's it, 16 weeks, and I'll be done. I can't wait. I really can't wait. What else? Yeah, I feel like that's it. So this semester I have clinical practicum, doing 32 hours a week, evals, care plans. Then I have synthesis seminar, doing a ton of board prep questions every week, and the C exam. And then I have also the capstone that leaked in from semester 8. So I feel a bit stressed out, but I'm excited and I can't wait to finish. I will try my best to update you guys, because I feel like this is it. It's down to the wire, and I'm almost done. Thank you guys so much for following me along in this journey, and I will catch you in my next video.